You know, I've actually am doing this close-up because I want everybody to get the idea here. I was really thinking about what people do to actually either draw attention or draw attention away from themselves, and how people can sometimes change their characteristics depending on how they have their hair cut, what facial hair they have, whether they shave their arms, shave their legs, shave their nads, whatever. And I've noticed a lot of times people do change their character. And one of the things that I've noticed is that, unlike myself, of course, because I mean, I really don't give a shit, is I've noticed a lot of times when people grow facial hair and do it in different configurations and all that, that they kind of change their personality a little bit, and people look at them differently. A perfect example is like all you guys out there know is like, you know, I'm one of the coolest dudes there are around there. I don't really cause trouble with people, although, you know, I don't really take a whole lot of shit off of folks either. But at the same time, it's amazing how folks out there will stereotype somebody because of how they look, and how they have their hair cut, their facial hair especially, and their body structure. And if you have these aligned in a certain way, people look at you differently. And I think that really builds into that psyche thing that other people do to make people think those things, if you follow what I'm talking about. And basically, a person can become something that they're really not just by, kind of like me growing a goatee here. I don't really like them because they're kind of itchy. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to actually show you what I'm talking about as far as this the difference of appearance that people, how they take it. And this is as good a time as any. But what really got me thinking about this is last night, driving home, I had to stop and get some fuel. And there was this lady in there messing with folks and all that, and for whatever reason, she was blocking people, their access to get out of the gas station. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. And I guess, you know, whenever I walk around, I don't mean to, but sometimes, especially when it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, I kind of move with a purpose, trying to get the hell out of there, trying to get back to the house. And the lady was like, I'm not letting anybody out of here. And I walked up to the door, and I guess I had a certain look on my face, and she was like, I'll let you out. I don't want you to kick my ass. I was like, I don't kick nobody's ass, lady. I'm just trying to get out the door. I mean, what's up? And whenever she said that, and I said that, she goes, oh, man, you look like you kicked my ass. And I was like, no, I might fuck you, but I'm not going to kick your ass. It was just kind of funny, and I kind of like, you know, moved on down the road. But it was the way that I looked. I know that's what it was, and what I was wearing and everything else. And I noticed that whenever I go other places, people look at me differently with the way I've been styling my hair and growing this goatee. And even some of you out there have made comments about this. Damn, that's loud. Trains in the front yard, look out! But anyway, I've noticed as I'm going out filling out resumes and doing job interviews, whatever, with people's, that they look at me differently. And I actually went and had a meeting with someone, not job related, the other day, and the lady actually treated me like this other lady at the gas station, like I was some type of badass or whatever, and really talking down to me. And I was like, thinking to myself, this lady is talking to me like, you know, I have an attitude and all that, and I'm doing nothing but being respectful, yes ma'am, and answering her questions and everything. And she really was just absolutely talking down to me, and actually it upset me a lot, because I was like, you know, I don't want to end up saying something wrong to this lady because she's antagonizing me because of the way I look. And I mean, I was dressed nice. I had that black button-down shirt that I wear, my Old Navy shirt, and I had on some nice jeans, had on my Skechers, my nice brown leather Skechers, and I mean, I was looking pretty sharp. And I guess because of the way my hair is arranged on my head, this lady automatically thought that I was some type of Billy Badass or whatever it is, which is not the case. And by the time it was over with, though, I think she got the idea that she had the wrong idea, and in a way, what I was saying, things that I was saying to her and just being respectful, she ended up feeling kind of like a booty, because it's just, that's basically a bottom line about that. And so let's get into the rest of this. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about different features as far as a person's, especially facial hair, because I'm about to go shave, and it'll be a little bit of a psychological experiment with everybody out there, because I want you to tell me what you think about different ways about how a person's hair is cut. And you know, the whole point of this is you can't judge a person by their appearance, because everybody out there in Craft Chest Nation, and if you're watching this video and you're not part of it, everybody out there knows that, you know, I'm like the coolest dude on the planet. You know, nobody's cooler than I am. Not even the almighties of the world, so to speak. And the emails that I get from people talking about, oh, he does such hard work on his videos. Whatever. I'll be right back. Alright, so here's the first little thing that came to mind. Actually, I threw this one in here because I did this a little while back, back whenever I was actually out and about, and just didn't really give a shit. And believe it or not, some chicks dug this kind of look. If I had the lamb chop going on, I guess it would be kind of like one of those Hugh Jackman cuts. Somebody out there told me that this is like the Fu Manchu. I guess if I was to cut this off a little bit more. Triple H and WWE has done it before back in his little badass days. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I kind of like this look. I would actually leave this. But right here, you get really irritated by the hairs. And that's the main thing that's making me want to cut all my goatee off in the first place. So, I mean, what comes to mind whenever you see this? If you saw me out on the street and you saw this, I mean, what would you think? You know, well, that guy right there, I mean, he either looks like a Dilbert or, yo, man, that's badass. I like that. And, you know, there's all different kind of opinions, but it all goes into the psyche about what a person thinks about an individual just off the way they look. And you really can't do that because you're judging an individual by their appearance, which I know appearance in a person and how they carry themselves is important in a lot of social interactions out there, but you can't let that be the only determination on what you think about a person and how that individual is. Because if you don't actually give a person a little bit of a chance to at least speak, and then you could actually get to know them, and hey, if they end up being a crazy motherfucker, then you know to back off of them, and there you go. You gave them a 1 minute, 2 minute opportunity to show you that it's just a look and that they're a cool individual, or like I said, a crazy motherfucker. Alright, so let me show you the next one. I'll be right back. Alright, now this looks just plain out wrong on Craft Chest. Back when I was a young buck maybe, but check this shit out. Now I'm even laughing at this because this don't match this face, nor does it match the haircut, and it just don't match Craft Chest. The ever popular, and I just have to say it because it hasn't been said in so long, the ever popular call sign porn stash. I'm sorry, call sign Husker. I had to do it, man. It's just too good. That's too perfect of an opportunity. The call sign porn stash. Lightning bolts and thunder. Alright, but anyway, here's the next look. What do you think? I mean, if you saw me out on the street, what would you think of this? Because myself, I'm sorry, but if I saw myself with this going on, I would have to internally giggle at the individual that looked like me if I saw myself like this out in public. Nope. Craft Chest can't be rolling with a mustache. Now, let me show you the final. Well, actually, I think there's two more phases. Let me show you the I Have Tubes version. But his didn't mean to look like that. He explained that in his last video series. But let me go show you the other one. Alright, we can't show you the final part of this, but this is the end of part 1. Continue on to part 2. You know me, I can't make one-parters, and I can't get it all in one part, and it's not going to make sense to make 1 minute last part, so on to part 2. Now I look like some type of cheap bandit.